Hi there, wonderful awakening beings and spiritual souls. Jo Rose of JoRose.com, numerologist and energy forecaster, and welcome to November 2019's energy forecast. To understand the energy, we add together all the digits of the current year. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So 2019 is a 3 energy. To understand in more detail about the energy of this year, do go and check the link above and then come on back. This 3 energy, in short, is really about self-expression, emotions, creativity, communication. It's the Peter Pan, it's the childlike imagination. It loves to party, to connect, to socialize, and that's the energy of this month. Creativity brings solutions, and that opens up opportunities where we no longer feel stuck and trapped. November is the 11th month, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So November, the 2 added to the 3 would be a 5. Now, because it's November, I like to add the 11 to the 3, and that gives us a 14-5. And I'll explain briefly later the 14-5. But for now, I'm going to work on the 3 and the 5 energy. So when we look at the 3 energy, it's about self-expression. Now, what I want to say for this month, self-expression is about expressing yourself in some way, shape or form. And one that springs to mind is words. What do you need to say to create change? Because the 5 energy is about change. The reason many people are feeling stressed and stuck is because they don't know how to create change, because of fear steps in and we create comfortable slippers. But really it's about, we need change. The only constant in the world is change. So what do you need to say to create change? But better still, what do you need to act on to create change? The 3 is the actual. So this change that we needed. And whether you're a parent, a teacher, or we're all teachers anyway, is people often watch us and see what we do. Children do as we do, not as we say. So if you say you're going to do something to create change, then act on it. You know, maybe leave in the comments, what are you going to change this month? What is going to turn your life around the corner? Because the 5 is all about adventure, and adventure happens when we're doing something different. Next, I want to talk about the emotions. You know, the 3 is a very emotional energy because it's all about self-expression, and it's highly supercharged with this 5 energy. They're both energies of, they're very outgoing energies, very masculine energies, and you'll often see them on a stage. So watch your emotions. Whether you're on a stage or you're in a relationship, you're going to be extra sensitive this month, and so be mindful of what it is that you say. But more importantly, check in with your emotions. What are they telling you? Negative emotions are as valuable as positive emotions. For electricity to work, we need negative and positive. So all of this high 5 positive attitude is great, but suppressing the negative is not of value to you. So when your emotions are coming up, find some time out. What are they teaching you? And they certainly will teach you something that you don't realize, but when you get it, will make a major change in your world. The 3rd thing is creativity. Use creativity to move towards freedom. When I think of the word freedom, and people want freedom of their job so they can be self-employed, or financial freedom, or they feel stifled and they want freedom in a relationship, freedom actually means cut off from everything. It's an alone energy. Let go of that mindset of freedom and think more about freedom of choice. Choose what it is that you want to do for a living. Choose what it is that you want to do in your day, in your relationship, and get creative to take you forward to do it. And the 4th thing is communication. The 3 and the 5 are communicators, and I'm asking you I've already said self-expression. You express what do you want to say, but it's also about speak your truth. The 3 is the actor, actress, and the 5 is very good at public speaking. It's a networker. It's a link between people. And so look at your communication. When we look at the 5 energy, it's very progressive. It's about movement, change, and freedom. And on the flip side, it's about chaos. It can be very chaotic. It's disruptive. It's about drama, and expect the unexpected. We need to be resourceful. The 5 energy is resourceful and resilient. So this is what we need to be focusing on. Not like, oh, what's happened to me? It's how you come through it. Added to this month of November, starting on the 31st of October, we have a Mercury retrograde. Great, as if the 14.5 or the 5 isn't enough, we've got Mercury retrograde. And so, hello Mercury, thank you very much for this. Thank you for going to sleep. What are you bringing to us in this month? Disruption in communication. So there could be misunderstandings and arguments. Set your intention. If you're going to have a discussion, if something's not right, set your intention and bring the conversation towards the intention. Most time it is for a win-win, for 2 people in a relationship to get on, whether it's business or personal. It's you want to move forward, you want to get on. Keep fighting is not the answer. So just be mindful that this energy could cause disruption in communication. So breathe, take some breaths, go for a walk, and then come back and find the right time and the right place to discuss whatever it is that's on your mind. This could be about pandemonium, or also pandemonium is caused because it's all chaotic. One of the energies of the Mercury retrograde is it goes backwards, it spins backwards for this period of time. And we often say, oh, we're going 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards. Well, going backwards is not necessarily a bad thing. And in numerology, every November and December, we have these 2 energies come together, and I say it's like a test drive, it's a taster for January and February, because it's like, oh my gosh, we're going backwards in the energy, and we do. So use November and December to work on what it is that is coming up, and use this month of change to test drive it, ready for 2020. I explained in my last video, October always gives us a taster for next year. So how was your October? What did it bring up? And to understand more about your personal year, do go and check out the personal year links above, because they'll give you a monthly breakdown of what's in store for you each month, and you can use that to work on this energy that I've got here. Another thing about Mercury is it's the messenger planet, and it's it is the messenger planet, but it's sleeping. Yeah, it's gone to sleep. So that could cause frustration, going to sleep. It often affects our computers or our electrical gadgets. You know, your car might not start, or your cooker might not start, your computer is going haywire, and it could cause, with the computer, poor communication. And so look at how you can communicate if your computer's not working. Maybe it's time to take out more, be more social, because the 3 and 5 is very social. Take time out and connect face to face with family and friends. It's a way better way to connect than through the digital world. Be prepared for the unexpected and have contingency plans. Plan A, Plan B, even Plan C. Then we won't feel stuck or trapped with this change. I mentioned going backwards. We can be so wrapped up in the past that we can't move forward. And this is where it's a great month to look at this. You know, there's no point in keep bringing up the past. It's happened. Okay, it's happened, and it may not have been good to this point, but you're here in this point in time. And the 5 is a very in the moment energy. So what can you do at this point in time with everything that's come before to help you move forward, and that's what you need to do. I think that the best saying for this month is, what can I do today to make my tomorrow better? Got that? What can I do today to make my tomorrow better? Excellent. So I want to do a quick brief on the 14-5. So the 5 energy, I've already explained some of the traits of the 5 energy, but it's looking for freedom, variety. It's very resourceful. It's an action-taking number, and it's all about feeling alive. Remember, it's your life. You know, it's time to own this, and you want to feel alive. You want to be thriving, not just surviving. And so the 5 energy is all about that. But what we've got is this 14-5. Now, it's a karmic debt number. I never look at karmic debts as karmic debts. I'm sure I've said this before, if not in this video, in other videos. And I look at it as a mastery number. We're going to go deeper in sorting out this 5 energy that we want. And in order to do that, we've got the 4 and the 1. So the 4 lives through the 1 to get to the 5. So the 4 is the planner, the organizer, the constructor. It's grounded, and it's a team player. It needs a system in place. It needs to know where it's going so it knows how to move forward. And the 1 energy is about independence, individuality, leadership, and it's responsible for the self. And so in this time where we're looking for change, the person that springs to mind that I want to use is I hope I got her name right, and I'm really sorry if I haven't, but Greta, the Swedish girl, Greta Thunberg, who has created a movement. So she stood as an individual, and then she's brought people together, and she's created a movement for change. And that's what this energy is all about. What can you see that needs to be changed, and connect with like-minded people and create a system to move forward for change. Here in the UK, we're going to have to come up with some great ideas and come together as a team for us to change, because we have a general election again, and Brexit is delayed for another 3 months, but we can't keep delaying it. It's just stopping everything. We need change, and so we've got to come with a different approach. I hope this video makes sense, and if you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Share with your friends. The reason why I want you to share with your friends is I want them to understand the value of numerology. This video is a forecast video for the universe. I've already mentioned that I've got personal year forecasts, which are more to you. I've created life path videos. Actually, go check those links out above in that playlist. Life path videos, that is an idea of what you're here to learn in this lifetime, what your soul wants to evolve on. And I will continue to create more videos, but the best way I can help you, and I have a great offer on right now which allows you to start November, December, so that you are ready to move forward in January 2020, when New Year's resolutions and the new energy comes in for us to do what it is that we're meant to do in the next year. It's a great offer that I've got on, and I'd love to work with you for 12 months using your personal numerology chart, your goals that you want to accomplish and move forward with, along with the energy of the universe. When you can understand how to navigate this, you'll be able to make your life bigger, bolder, brighter and better, because after all, it's your life. L-Y-F-E. Love yourself first every day. When you can honor yourself and follow your numerology, well, every day's a great day. Well, it has challenges as well, but if you like this and you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe and push the bell so you can stay notified when I next release a video. Have an amazing November, and I'll see you shortly in my next video.